What is going on, everybody? My name is Pete, but you probably already knew that. But in case you didn't, you guys are watching the one and only Paid to Drive and Paid to Drive Vlogs, day number 1342, coming at you. That's right, everybody. If you drive for any of the apps in the gig economy, such as GrubHub, DoorDash, UberEATS, or any of the others, this is the channel for you to stay up to date with what is going on in the gig economy. Get started right now for free if you haven't yet. Hit that red subscribe button down below and tap the little notification bell to the right and set it to all so you always get notified whenever I post something new. And of course, please hit that like button. I'd greatly appreciate it. It tells YouTube you're enjoying the videos. All right, so let's jump into this. So this comes from one of my patrons. You guys already know her, Sarah Keston. Sarah is fantastic. Be sure to check out her GoFundMe down below if you have the means of helping her out in her situation. Everything is explained in there, so maybe go check that out if you can help. Anything is grateful. So Sarah says the following. She goes, "Hi, Pete. I'm sending this to tell you about an incident that occurred while I was working. A customer called and texted me asking me to go to a convenience store and pick up some additional food items. I told her I was unable to honor her request. At this point, the customer got really angry and hung up the phone. I immediately called GrubHub, or it could be DoorDash or UberEATS that this happens on, and informed them about the situation. The rep told me it was at my choice. How do you feel about it? If you make a video, please let me know. Thank you, Sarah." So obviously I am making a video, Sarah. And again, this is not the first time I have heard of this particular situation. The most common couple of things that customers will always ask for are cigarettes, alcohol, etc. You know, certain items that they can't get on the apps for obvious reasons. Now, a couple of things that are interesting. I'm glad that you called driver support or customer support with GrubHub, because at least they can put a note on your account in case the customer tries to complain and say that you weren't a good driver or whatever. You know, it's not in your job description. But I do find it interesting that the rep told me it was my choice. How do you feel about it? Personally, I that's not my job to do side, deliveries for these people. You know what I mean? I think I did have somebody once a couple of years ago ask me to pick up like cigarettes or something like that. And I just said, I don't know how this works. I don't know if I can get fired for this. And they were understanding. They were like, "Oh, it's all right. I just didn't feel like going back out again. No big deal. I'll just get a pack later or tomorrow, whatever." So it really wasn't an issue, but I've just noticed that as the years have come and gone, especially post-pandemic or, end of pandemic, I noticed that a lot of these customers, their entitlement just keeps getting to be more and more and more. And I definitely have a big problem with that, but it's just because of the convenience factor. These customers have just gotten so comfortable with ordering everything through their phone. I mean, myself included. I use Shipt to get stuff delivered from Target. I've used Instacart before, to have groceries delivered, especially during the pandemic, during the heat of things. I mean, obviously now, you can just go to the store. It's no issue. But we've definitely gotten to a point of such convenience and laziness, I guess is really what you want to call it, where we just want everything done for us. And again, it's like just times have changed. If you told me 10 years ago, it's like, oh yeah, you're going to be able to like order groceries and food from your phone. I remember saying, probably like 10 years ago. Like, I remember like only like places like Papa John's or Domino's were like the first that you could order online. Like I remember being at my cousin's house and I was like, "Dude, you could order Papa John's online." Like we were playing like Call of Duty or something like that. And I'm like, "Dude, let's order some Papa John's." And we were like blown away that you could put an order in on the computer and have it delivered to your house without even leaving. You didn't even have to pick up a phone, And now, and I remember I was like, dude, man, the day when you can get like McDonald's delivered, that's going to be crazy. And think about that. That's been happening for the last 4 to 5 years, especially with Uber Eats. And let me tell you something. Uber Eats was ahead of the game, man. When they created that partnership, that exclusive partnership with McDonald's, I knew at that point, I was like, dude, we are way in the future now, and sky's the limit at this point. I could only imagine the things that they're going to have delivered next. You know, imagine if there was a way to have cars delivered, not like Carvana, but if you could just open up like DoorDash and order a car. I remember Dino saying, it's like, what are they going to do? They're going to start telling us to go pick up a BMW for $3 to deliver it to the customer? And then I saw a comment, I was like, I'll go deliver a BMW for $3. But going back, you know, I got a little sidetracked here, but going back to what Sarah's saying here, my thoughts are, don't get yourself involved. You know what I mean? If it's not on the order, if it's not prepaid, God forbid you go and get the wrong pack of cigarettes or the wrong thing that they want or whatever. You know, you don't want them coming at you saying, oh, this is not what I did. And then, you know, they try and do something weird with you or whatever. Like, it's not, in my opinion, it's not worth the aggravation. It's not worth the drama. I do know drivers in the past that have done these side requests for people, and it worked out fine, and they've done it multiple times for people. It's your choice. You're an independent contractor. You are not an employee. You can make that decision for yourself. So, me personally, I wouldn't do it. So I'm just curious, everybody in the chat or the comments, would you have done a side request for this customer? Yes or no? Have you done it in the past if you feel comfortable sharing about it? Was it a good experience? Was it a bad experience? Let us know down below. I'm curious. All right. And I do want to take this time right now to thank all of our patrons, just like Sarah. If you want to sign up, links in the description or in the pinned top comment over at patreon.com/paytodrive. These people give a little something every month, and I shout you all out in all my new videos. So when you hear your name called, say, hey, Pete, I heard my name. We got Brian Pomeroy, Heidi Barnes, Joe Valerio, Kurt Paul, Lee Peacock, Tulsa Todd, William Boudreau, Agus, Alan G. Van Horn, Drew Honor, Fernando Carranza, Frank Haviland, Fresh One, Jason Casta, Justin Case, Lulu Laura, Natalie Mosley, Sarah Keston, there she is, Scott Freisner, Sherry Cassidy, Stephen Neely, Brian Richardson, Jenny Thomas, and of course, John Bonacci, Matt Epperson, Nick G, Stacy Miller, Terrence Pacheco, and Valerie Brown. That's right, downtown Valerie Brown. All right. Also, guys, if you want to sign up, links down below in the pinned top comment. Also in the description is the free app for your smartphone called Get Upside. What is it? It's a free gas app. You go download it, go to your gas station, pump your gas, print out your receipt, take a picture of your receipt with the Get Upside gas app, and within 48 hours or so, you'll get anywhere from 15 cents to 45 cents a gallon back, which is pretty fantastic. And if a friend or family member signs up using your code, you'll get paid every time they pump gas. It's called Get Upside. The link's in the description. Make sure to download it. Simple as that. All right. And of course, go to paytodrivestore.com for all your t-shirts, hoodies, and goodies like this t-shirt right here and many more like it. Everything's on sale at paytodrivestore.com. Go check that out. All right. And if you made it to the end of this video, leave a comment saying end 809, end 809. Subscribe with all notifications turned on so you're always notified with that little bell every time I post something new. And of course, please hit that like button. It lets YouTube know that I'm doing a good job and that you're enjoying the videos. Let's see if we can get 150 likes. And that's all I got for you. So until next time, get that money, get that honey, keep hustling, keep bustling, and we'll see you next time right here on what channel, everybody? Paid to Drive, and of course, Paid to Drive Vlogs. And until next time, drive well, drive safe, and be excellent to each other.